The great unraveling. That's the focus of tonight's angle. Now, the ruling class in Washington, it's in a flat spin. It's been more than 2 years now since Biden took power, and yet they have no success stories to tell. Americans are getting poorer, and China is getting stronger. The economic outlook, we know that's bleak. And we have a hologram for a president with a cabinet filled with people that you wouldn't hire to tutor your fourth grader in math.
President Obama announced that, President Biden. Whoa. That is news.
We think trains, planes, and automobiles, but what about bikes, scooters, wheelchairs for that matter?
So I am the head of the Space Council. I love space.
Not sure what our division of responsibilities is, but
let me be clear. Title 42 or not, the border is not open.
The press are co-conspirators in orchestrating this period of national decline, led by people like you just saw in those clips. But a seething hatred of Republicans, Trump, his voters, it drove them to take the most extreme positions and to completely abandon their role as objective checks on power. And yet the press wonders why people are tuning them out, why their readership is collapsing. So now the cabal has only a few cards left to play. Number one, we exposed last night, the smear and smash campaign to discredit and ultimately silence all their critics.
Women's group that are going to spend more than $10 million online and on television, pushing back against misogynistic and sexist smears against Kamala Harris.
It's not hard to put on a mask. Just wear a mask. You'll save lives out there if you do.
But the record is very clear. What we saw for years and years of Donald Trump being Putin's puppet.
And of course, they're going to do anything they can to change the subject. As if Americans are going to somehow forget that their retirement savings are disappearing because the press and the Democrats dangle some shiny object in front of us?
Speaker McCarthy has held the gavel for less than 3 months, and already he has done more than any party leader in Congress to enable the spread of Donald Trump's big lie.
I think that's very dangerous for all of us, that information has now been revealed.
What we have seen from Tucker Carlson is continued lies from a proven liar. What he is doing, with the help of House Republicans and Speaker McCarthy, mind you, is dangerous.
Information is dangerous. But despite all their efforts, the truth is seeping out. And it's increasingly obvious that we're facing potential disaster on all fronts. And all of it is self-inflicted by the D.C. leadership class. Our border? Well, it's a gift to the cartels. Our public schools? That's a gift to the teachers' unions and the sexual propagandists. The cities? They're a gift to the criminals, illegals, and home to endless despair. Our foreign policy? Well, that's obviously a gift right now to China. And our energy independence? That's a gift to globalists who want to force scarcity on America. And our economy? That's not really a gift to anyone. It's in shambles. So President Stumbles and his friends on the Hill really did a number on all of us. Personal debt skyrocketing, interest rates going up for the foreseeable future, and we're headed toward a recession. Now, maybe this was their plan all along, but now the truth is out. America is getting weaker, and Biden's only answer at this point is to propose massive tax hikes, and then to prepare Americans for a new normal. A new America, where we lower our expectations, reduce our consumption, and give up our traditional freedoms. And then we learn to be happy with it. It shows in the end that the Democrats now know that there will be no economic growth under their policies, and that inflation is just going to drag on. Powell at the Fed, he's not going to bail them out. He can't. Now, we told you recently that the IMF is predicting a nightmare for our GDP over the next 2 years. Germany, France, and Spain's GDPs will outpace ours by 2024. Even Russia's GDP is growing faster than the United States's. Oh, and I didn't realize, by the way, that Build Back Better meant that real wages and median household income would drop under Biden. That's his definition of better. They've given up on America. They've essentially thrown up their hands on fixing the cities. That's just out of their control. Check out this piece by David Graham in The Atlantic. Rather than admitting that their pro-crime, pro-tax policies, high tax policies didn't work, they declare that the cities now are just ungovernable. Now, just because they've given up on building a strong and prosperous America doesn't mean the rest of us should. Think about this. They are more afraid of grandmothers who are walking through the Capitol on January 6th than the communist Chinese who are poised right now to take Taiwan. And the same Democrats who won't forgive Republicans for Donald Trump, they're happy to forgive China for COVID. They're happy to forgive China for stealing our technology. They're happy to forgive China for crushing Hong Kong, for torturing the Uyghurs, and the list goes on and on. This tells the real story of how intellectually bankrupt they all are. We know it, and I think they even know it. As the Angle has been saying all along, this situation in our country is only going to change when enough suburban women and enough urban voters in key states have decided they've had enough. Some of them might not, like all of them, might not have liked Trump for all we know, but I simply don't believe that those same people want to continue to live like this and be deceived this way. As the economic carnage continues to pile up, as our geopolitical dominance collapses, it's going to become nearly impossible for even the slickest political consultants to spin the Democrats' reign as anything than an utter nightmare. We are witnessing their great unraveling, but let it not be ours. And that's The Angle.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.